Kyle woke up. He is famous. Kyle is host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last few years, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent, dumpy white guy. Top Tech notes that Kyle is an inspiring youth to explore different STEM fields. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and loving philanthropist. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview will require preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today was the last chance to prepare for his interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. He exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. Kyle opened up the side drawer of his desk and grabbed one of the items stored there. He grabbed the flashlight, but after jiggling the switch, he found it was out of batteries. Also in the desk drawer, he scooped up the assorted change. Kyle returned to the center of his bedroom. He walked into the small hallways that connected the rooms of his apartment together, before leaving his apartment entirely and walking out into the middle of the road, taking a long, pondering look around him. Kyle walked into the clean white tech store. He was greeted by Techno Jim, an elaborate cutout mascot playing soft music from a small microphone. Kyle counted out $1.98 in pennies and traded them for a small packet of batteries. He then crammed the batteries into his flashlight. Quickly, before the attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Jim by the shoulders. Finding that Techno Jim's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to heave upwards. After several tugs, Techno Jim broke free, leaving one foot and one leg behind. Kyle glanced at the attendant, who was staring, bewildered, and ran outside. Kyle walked back into his apartment and returned to the center of his bedroom. Kyle then opened his closet. It was dark, and he could only really see his hanging shirts. Kyle shined his flashlight into the moist, cave-like closet that he had not seen light in years. After several minutes of searching around with the light, Kyle saw something unusual in the back. There was a pile of strange items, including a small metal box with a large red button stamped with Travel Time. Kyle pulled out the electronics from Techno Jim's eyes and fingers and started shoving them into the box. The box began to rattle, imbued with the power of the important technology found on Techno Jim. Suddenly, with a pop and a fizz, Kyle found himself taken back to 19th century Europe. Kyle was riding inside of a horse-drawn carriage. He was surrounded by poofy dresses and shocked faces. Every single face was stone cold, made of copper, and definitely a robot. Kyle had found himself in Robo-Europe. The gathered Robo-Denizens' heads started spinning and shooting out alarm lasers from their mouth and ears. Kyle reacted quickly by firing lasers fired out of every orifice. Although the Robo-Denizens were made for such tasks, Kyle was simply much better. Soon, they had all been incapacitated. Exhausted, he lay down on one of the robot's laps and fell asleep. While Kyle was asleep, the robot citizens plugged his body into a generator linked to their main power grid. Having energy sucked from his body kept Kyle in a pseudo-cryogenic state, keeping him unconscious and preserved. Robo-scientists began to use Kyle's energy production as a center of study, launching the robot world into a new golden age. Kyle started to power all of the technological advancements of the robot world. Wars began to center around control of Kyle. Kyle was deemed the most important discovery of the modern robo world. After humans took over the ancient robot civilizations, Kyle was mummified by the ancient Egyptians. Kyle was stolen from a museum in the early 1800s. He was almost smuggled across the Atlantic in an old fishing ship, but he sank. Scientists uncovered him encased in ice on the Antarctic and shipped him by helicopter for study. On the way, Kyle was accidentally shoved out of the helicopter. He crash landed through the roof onto the bed and into his apartment. After several days of lying unconscious in bed, Kyle finally began to stir. And that's how we ended up in bed. I love this game.